The Ford F-150 Lightning electric pickup is doomed to fail, especially compared to the Cybertruck, and Ford fans are living in denial. I'm Brian. Welcome to My Tesla Weekend. Most of the people who watch these videos are returning viewers, but not subscribed, and YouTube is terrible when it comes to that, so please consider subscribing if you haven't already, or at least smack of the thummy thing in either direction early, because it's the only way YouTube will know to show these videos to other fine folks like you, who share the same loves that you do, the same hates that you do, for the same videos that you do, and I just thank you in advance, so let's get into it. A person who works out of their truck is never going to buy a Tesla. The F-150 is going to sell, and most of your arguments are absurd. This video screams Tesla fanboy who is upset that one of the big three of the largest pickup truck sellers is going to go up against your previous Cybertruck. Another video has also indicated that their own tests that the 300-mile range is based on 1,000 payload, and that they were seeing mileage ratings. No, they weren't. No, they weren't. That test doesn't exist. That's not a test. You didn't see a test. What you saw was a PR rep, a low-level PR rep, mention it as an offhand comment weeks after the unveil. That's not a thing. If they had the ability to make a truck with 300 miles loaded, 450 empty, they would quote it. They would absolutely quote it. A person who works out of their truck is never going to buy a Tesla. Well, it depends what their work is. Ghost hunters will work out of it. I think John Rambo would work out of it. It depends what your work is. Maybe not the guy who sells blinds. Maybe not the guy who sells auto glass. Maybe not the carpet guy. The carpet guy might, because the bed is longer than the Lightning. Yeah, the carpet guy probably would buy a Cybertruck. And also it's easier to load because the ass end dips down due to airbag suspension. So it depends. It depends. The beauty is the market is big enough that it kind of doesn't matter. There is absolutely enough room in the market for every single electric truck to come in. The Silverado looks nice. The Lightning looks nice. The Rivian looks nice, but is a bit heavy. The Hummer is kind of a novelty. It's going to work. It's going to work. You don't have to like it. It doesn't have to be for you. It's for somebody, and that's kind of all that matters. I think you're overestimating the market for a segment that will be way less capable to compete with any oil burner. Cybertruck or Lightning, either one of them is 10 years out of actually competing, in terms of range and payload, to actually steal any market share, minus the pre-sold fanatics. Talk till you're out of air. Marketing only works on true believers and the weak-minded. This whole thing is like watching ants fight over a grape. So first of all, I really like that image. That is beautiful because I can see it. I can see it in my mind. It doesn't have to be for everyone. No single product is right for everyone all the time. No single work truck is right for everyone. Some people need a crew cab. Some people need just a regular cab. Some people need a long bed. Some people need a dually. No truck is right for everyone all the time. There are a lot of people who only use their truck to haul their jet ski to the lake 3 miles away twice a week. This will work for them. I mean, a car would probably do it as well. Well, what if it's a giant boat? What if it's a big old boat? You know, a 20-foot bayliner they need to haul to the beach 2 miles away twice a week. It's perfect for them. It's absolutely perfect. They'll never go to a gas. They'll just bring it home, plug it in, and they're done. So this truck will be right for some people. The Lightning will be right for a lot of people. A lot of people are, as many as they make, they gonna sell. That's a foregone conclusion. The only question is, and that's true of the Cybertruck, that's true of the Silverado, that's less true of the Hummer. They're going to sell every unit they make. The question is, What will the next one be? Or the one after that? The first trucks were not great trucks. The first cars were not good cars. The second ones were better. The third ones were better still. This doesn't have to be right for everyone. It just has to work for most people most of the time. Or really some people some of the time. Especially in the early days, the market is just that big. I'm sorry, but I see no job this Cybertruck could do better than any traditional shaped truck. I mean, any person that used the trucks for work, off-road, overland, knows that flat surfaces are gold. But besides the floor of the bed, there are none. How will you fit a roof rack, a canopy? How will my dog see the outside from the sides of the bed? How will I reach my stuff from the sides of the bed? To me, a truck is meant to be a tool, a workstation, a platform to build a vehicle. The Cybertruck doesn't do that. Lot to unpack there. Let me do my best. How will you fit a roof rack or canopy? They'll fit. They're going to be made in volume. Third-party, aftermarket accessory providers will make stuff. They always do. Even the Honda Ridgeline has aftermarket accessories, and they sold 9 of those? How will my dog see the outside from the sides of the bed? Well, if your dog has eyeballs, the same way as before. How will I reach my stuff from the sides of the bed? I've rented an F-150. I would need a stepladder to reach over the side of the bed. So I assume with the Cybertruck, you would use the air suspension to drop the butt to the ground and just kind of reach in like a human being with human being monkey arms. A truck is meant to be a tool, a workstation, a platform to build a vehicle that fits my needs, but I see none of that. Well, maybe you're 7 feet tall and reaching into the bed of an F-150, at least the ones I've rented, is your jam. I can't reach into the bed of a truck, and I am of average height for an Asian woman. So it's not that I can't do it, it's that it's difficult. You could also not reach into the bed. You could reach into the frunk. You could put stuff in the back seat. You could drop the tailgate and use the subvault, which is like a trunk of a car. There's a bunch of ways around it, my friend. But the bottom line is it doesn't have to be for everyone all the time from launch. It'd be nice if it could be. Doesn't have to be. That's just kind of that. I think this guy is butthurt because the F-150 Lightning is in a position to be way more influential than the Cybertruck, being America's best-selling G vehicle, period. I don't even like Ford either. But facts are facts, my friend. But facts are facts indeed. I don't care, I guess, would be my overarching message on this one. I don't know if a truck can be influential. If a truck can be, the Cybertruck is more likely to take that position on account of being something radically different. A ground-up rethink, a first principles redesign of what a truck is and how it should be built. I love it. I love it. Ari, it's a comment that lightened my day, and I thank you for it. I mean, it's silly. It's silly, but thank you. There's another one or maybe two of these coming, so if you have questions you want answered or concerns you need to have addressed, leave them in the comments below and we'll consider adding another segment to address them later. In the meantime, check out the playlist link with all the F-150 Lightning vs. Cybertruck videos to see if your question's already been addressed. Until then, leave me your thoughts and insights on this matter in the comments below. And thanks as always to my amazing gracious Patreons who get early access, exclusive content, and help keep the channel running for as little as $1 a month. And they also get exclusive access to my 11-year production prediction tracker. I mean, that's worth something right there. I just can't do it without you guys, and I thank you so much. So, what did I miss or misunderstand? What would make an electric truck perfect to you, and which one of the many on the horizon looks like it will best fit the bill for you? Let us know, and please stay tuned, stay juicy, and never forget to remember that I cannot wait to hear from you clever robots all upon that flippity-dippity-doppity flop.